test. Test, 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 test. Welcome to Blackjack Stewart Arena here. Sorry for the inconvenience for all you watching at home. With the blizzard coming here in Pilot Mound, had a little bit of hard time getting here today, but we're here, we're ready, and ready to call some hockey. Looks like with 17:07, we are bringing you into this game with OHA just scoring their first goal of the game. Looks like we're back to play here. Looks like that pass goes over to Papovich. Parnich goes down to number 8 of Gamble. Gamble loses that, and that goes up to number 11 of Hank Thompson. Thompson gets that one out and goes to number 19 of Dwight Swatsky. OHA grabs that puck, and that missed pass goes to Balabansky. Balabansky sending that over to Sutherland. Sutherland passes that up to Thompson, but Thompson not able to get a hold of that one and get that one out. But here comes number 19 of Dwight Swatsky. He chips that one in and is going to go for a change. That gives OHA time here to regroup, and they're going to come up the ice here. Up comes number 13 of Gavin Poyser. Poyser loses it, and that goes down deep into the Buffalo zone. Pass goes up to Captain Bo Murray. He gets tripped up on that call, and it looks like we are going to see the first power play of the day here, and that's going to go to the Pilot Mound Buffaloes. Looks like we're going to have number 9 of Joseph Stable go into the box for a tripping at 15:58, and that is going to send the Pilot Mound Buffalo to the Supplement King power play. Athletes contact Supplement King and Swift Current and Winkler today for all your supplement needs. Face-offs won there by Bo Murray. That puck goes all the way down. That's going to be stopped by number 29 of Keane Reed, our starting goaltender for today. Errant pass from Carson Carrolls. That tries to find Gage Sutherland on that, but that goes down for an icing. And we're going to go back to the Pilot Mound zone. And I just want to say thanks to everybody who's tuning in today from home. We're going to have an entertaining game here. Looks like we've got a bit of offense on the board here so far, with OHA getting a goal at the 17-minute mark, but we're back to play. That just goes to Carson Carrolls. Carrolls sends that over to Sutherland, but that pass goes off of the skates of OHA defender. Sutherland puts that behind the net and goes to Carrolls. Carrolls sends that right back to Sutherland, D-to-D. Sutherland looks up ice. He's looking for an option. He's going to take it, cross the red line, and try and skate it in for himself with a little dipsy doodle around the OHA defenseman, but he loses that one. Puck goes back to Carson Carrolls. Carrolls tries to get around North, but is not able. Carrolls repossesses that puck, and he sends it up to Sutherland. Sutherland back to Carrolls. That puck's shot in by Diamond, and it's going to be retrieved by Bo Murray. But Murray loses the battle, and that goes to the front of the net, and that's intercepted by the Buffalo. Up comes number 22 of Tyler Wambolt. Wambolt comes in and puts a shot on net, and that just goes high into the corner. That goes to Hank Thompson, and Thompson tries to send it back to Wambolt, but he's met by the body. And Captain OHA number 4 sends that down for a clear. And Sutherland sends that back down to Big Heady. Big Heady looks up. He sends it right back to Sutherland. Sutherland with a nice little move, and he gets cross center, entering the offensive zone. He loses it, and looks like he's going to try leaving that one for Hank Thompson, but no such luck. Big Heady makes his way to the corner, and he's able to get that puck ringed around the board. Up comes Poyser. Poyser decides just to ice that into the offensive zone, and Sutherland goes behind the net, and he picks that one up. Sutherland dipsy doodling around the defender and tries to send it up to Wambolt, but that pass is off target. Thompson grabs that pass, and he sends it back to Niall Schaefer. In come the Buffalo with Swatsky leading the charge. He's not able to get a handle of that puck, and that goes to OHA. That errant pass goes out of the zone, and Big Head, he tries to send that across to Chartrand. Chartrand just getting across the blue line there. Chartrand picks up the errant pass, and he registers a couple shots on net there. Chartrand with a nice hit to try and get the puck back, and he does just that. Kelly in the corner, he tries to make a move, but that puck goes back to the defense. In comes Chartrand, he sends it to Wambolt. Wambolt tries to give it right back. And an errant pass from the goaltender goes up to the neutral zone, but here comes OHA on the offensive charge. And lucky break for Keane Reed on that play. That one hitting the post with a wide open net. And here we go with an offensive chance for the Buffalo. Here comes Bull Murray. Bull Murray puts that on net with one hand, able to get just enough strength on net there. And up comes number 7, Lucas Knorr. Knorr sends that over to McLean. McLean comes in past the blue line, and he puts that through Balabanski's skates. Balabanski and him meet in the corner. And up comes number 7 of Lucas Knorr. Knorr sends that to Fisher. That puck goes back to Gamble. Gamble tries to send that to a teammate. And loose puck gets out to the Buffalo. Sawatsky sends that back to Balabanski. Balabanski looks over to Carrolls. Carrolls tries to chip that out of the zone, but that pass is off target. And a nice shot from the point by number 8 of Gamble. And looks like that opportunity almost fooled Reed on that. And just some fun facts for all you at home. We didn't get a chance to do a pregame show, so Buffalo's coming into this weekend after the Christmas break. Before the Christmas break, I apologize. Came in, ended their weekend series 2-2 in Camport, Saskatchewan. Last game are coming off a loss, but we are back to play here. That goes to Partnich. Tries to put that on net, but that's blocked. Up comes Buffalo. Here comes Chartrand. Chartrand loses the puck, but he gets it right back on his stick. He sends it in deep. And Parnich having no pressure, having some time making a play there. Parnich comes across the red line. He sends it on deep, and that's going to be picked up by Perrier. Perrier's got a little time and space. He gets across the red line, and he just puts it in, looking for a change, giving it for his teammates. And an errant pickup there, and Bull Murray is able to capitalize on that misplay. And Thompson wins the stick battle with Murray there and is able to get into the offensive zone. But that play is broken up by Wambolt. Puck goes down in deep to the Buffalo zone, and that's going to be picked up by Sutherland. Sutherland passes that over to 14 of Niall Schaefer. Schaefer sends that up to Shen. That puck gets on deep, and that's going to be picked up by OHA number 8, Gamble. Gamble coming up the ice here. He's making some moves, getting around the opponents, and he gets that one in deep. And it looks like we're going to have an icing call, just not quite enough to get around the defender and negate the icing. And just kind of diving into some more fun facts for you at home. In today's game, we do have a player coming on a bit of a point streak. We do have number 9 of Liam Chartrand in his last 9 regular season games and exhibition games. He does have a 9-game point streak, and in those 9 games he has 17 points. So Liam Chartrand going to be looking to add to his point totals today. We are back to play here, and that's going to be picked up by Nord. Nord tries to send that over to his defenseman. That's picked off by Sawatsky. That errant pass goes back to Carrolls. Carrolls does a little dipsy doodle, and he gets around the forward. Carrolls gets taken out by Gamble, but is able to get the puck in deep. Up comes number 18 of Ethan Makokis. Hank Thompson gets a stick on that and is able to get that back in deep, and not quite able to keep that one on side as the Buffaloes have to come out. OHA here trying to get wound up here and break out of their zone. That pass is going to be left for number 7 of Lucas Knorr. Knorr leaves that for number 3 of Fisher. Fisher sends that over, but that pass just bounces off of Kelly's skates. Carson Carrolls picks up that errant pass, and he's going to make it across the red line and just dump it in. That puck is stopped by OHA starting goaltender today, Ty Swanson. And up comes Gauthier. Gauthier makes the blue line there. He makes a little dipsy doodle around Carrolls, but Carrolls not able to let him in. And Diamond just elects to put that into the Buffalo zone, and that's going to be picked up by Big Heady. Big Heady puts that over to Carrolls. Carrolls gets that up to Sawatsky, and he just tips that for Kelly. And Kelly's got a little bit of time and space here, but he loses that puck to number 14 of Easton Diamond. McLean comes in. He registers a shot on Keen Reed. That was an easy one, just turned aside. Gage Sutherland there battling in the corner with number 10, Hunter Yee. Yee comes out of the corner with that puck, but Sutherland gives him a good battle, and up comes Captain Bo Murray, cutting through the middle, and that puck ends up back into the Buffalo corner. Gets sent over to Sutherland. Sutherland just tips that over to Sawatsky. Sawatsky goes back into his zone and tries to send a pass over to Sutherland, but that pass is picked up by number 21 of Landon McFadden, and McFadden walks in and registers a grade A shot on Reed, but Reed was up to the task. And it looks like we're going to have a face-off just to the glove hand side of Keen Reed. Face-off won by Wambolt. Wambolt gets that over to Schaefer. But McCocus intercepts that pass. That's going to be picked up by number 13 of Poiser. And looks like we're going to be sending the OHA to their first power play of the game, and it looks like that penalty is coming to number 14 of Niall Schaefer for tripping, and that is going to send Pilot Mound to their first penalty kill of the game. Penalty kill today is brought to you by Evolve Green. Going to face off in deep into the Buffalo zone. Face offs won by OHA. Parnich gets that pass over to a teammate. McFadden passes that back to Parnich. Parnich comes in, and that number 9 of Chartrand just lifts his stick enough to negate the opportunity. McFadden along the half wall. He sends it back to the D. Defenseman sends that over to Thompson. Thompson takes a shot, and that goes wide of the net. Goes back to the point. And Chartrand able to get a stick on number 4, Matt Parnich's puck there. Parnich sends that over to McFadden. McFadden up to number 6 of Seymour. McFadden walks in, and he registers a shot on the net. That rings off the post there. Thompson tries to send that over to the far side, and McFadden able to register a shot. Hank Thompson able to get the puck out of the defensive zone, but unfortunately puts that into the OHA bench, and looks like it gives OHA an opportunity to get some fresh legs out there. And looks like Pilot Mound is going to do the same, getting Bo Murray, captain, out there to take the face-off, and OHA wins the face-off back. That's going to be brought up by McCocus. McCocus walks in, and he tries to dangle around Big Heady. That goes down deep to Stable. Stable sends that back to Fisher. Fisher walks in past Sawatsky, goes on deep, and he's going to be pressured by Sutherland. Sutherland applying the pressure there with 2 guys, able to eliminate some of the man advantage here with 30 seconds left on the OHA man advantage. And number 7 of Lucas Knorr registers a shot as Keen Reed is up to the task. Shots so far in today's game are 9 for the OHA, 3 registered for Pilot Mound Buffaloes. Face-off's going to be taken by Bo Murray, and that's going to be won by number 17 of Andrew Thompson. Thompson gets the puck back, and he registers a shot on net, and he puts that back to the D. Parrish sends that back to Thompson. Thompson's met by Carson Carrolls. Carrolls gets that puck loose and over to Bo Murray. Bo Murray sends it over to Swatsky, and now Murray's got some room. Murray tries to stop up there and get around Parrish. We got a foot race here. Carson Carrolls just tips that one past McFadden. And up comes Hank Thompson. Hank Thompson not able to control that puck, and that's going to be sent up by Swatsky. Swatsky over to Thompson, and Thompson's able to get that puck in deep. A puck is sent around back to number 17 of Thompson. Thompson sends it up to Knorr, and Knorr sends it over to McLean. McLean able to get his own rebound, and Balabanski there to apply some pressure. That puck goes over to Noah Chatty. Chatty back with it on the point, and he does a little spinorama and registers a shot, and that one goes wide of the net. That's going to be McLean sending it over to Poyser. Poyser sends that back to Chatty. Chatty not able to handle that one. He sends it over to Gamble. Gamble makes the red line, and he sends that in. And that's going to be picked up by McEnor. Sorry, Knorr. I apologize. Balabanski picks that one up, and that's going to be left for Hank Thompson. Hank Thompson looks up to try and get that to Wamble, but the defender is in the road. Carson Carrolls tries to dipsy-doodle around the defender and loses that. Puck is sent to the front of the net and knocked on wide. Up comes Adam Kelly. Kelly not able to make the move past the red line. It's going to be picked up by Balabanski. Balabanski sends that over to Sutherland. Sutherland leaves that for Chartrand. Chartrand's going to try and get something wound up here, get the breakout going. And Sutherland rings that around the board, and that's going to be picked up by Gamble. And that shot by Gamble almost tricked Keen Reed on that. We got a foot race here. Adam Kelly with Gamble, and Gamble able to get a tip on that puck to just get it out of Kelly's way. Chartrand with the battle there, and he tries to knock it around Diamond, but Diamond able to hold on to that puck. And looks like we got a 2-on-1 here coming in on Big Eddie. We got Yee with McFadden, and McFadden taking a shot there, but Reed able to make the save. And from behind the net, we got number 14 of Diamond. Diamond with the puck there. Yee sends that over to Parrish. Parrish over to McFadden. Fisher goes on deep, and he's going to be met by Sutherland. Sutherland pins him against the boards, and Poyser is going to grab that loose puck. Poyser sends that to Parnich. Parnich tries a little head fake to get around Chen and sends that back down deep. McFadden goes around. He sends it back to the point of Fisher. Fisher right back to McFadden. And Swatsky not able to get a stick on that as OHA gets that back into the Buffalo zone, but Sutherland picks that puck up, sends it over to Big Heady. Big Heady over to Chen, and Chen's going to make the red line and send it over to Swatsky. Swatsky able to get a tip on that puck. Up comes Matt Parnich. Parnich loses the puck there, and that's fortunate for Hank Thompson. Hank Thompson goes into the corner for that, and he's going to try and send it back to Swatsky behind the net. Up comes Thompson. Thompson sends it over to Makos. Going round the net, and he sends it over to Chatty. Chatty over to Diamond, and a shot on net, isn't able to make it there. And Carls tries to get that puck out of the zone, but not able to get enough muster on it. And that puck goes back to Thompson. Thompson tries to send it back to the point of Chatty, but Chatty not able to handle that pass. Wambold in pursuit of Diamond there, and Diamond sends that over to Chatty. Up comes number 9 of Stable. Stable tries to make his way into the zone, but that puck ends up on Schaefer's stick. Chatty puts that back on deep, and McLean is going to hold on to that and try to make a play, and he sends it over to Knorr. Knorr with a nice shot on Reed there from in the slot area. Schaefer tries to send that over to Chartrand, but Chartrand's got a man on him. Chartrand sends that behind the net to Carroll's. Carroll's able to chip that. And Gamble turns up ice and is going to go for a bit of a skate, and that shot is blocked. Goes behind the net, and that's going to be sent but to Poyser to Fisher. And looks like we're going to have a stoppage of play here with 47 seconds left in the first period. This first period is brought to you by Case Financial. Looking to buy a home? Contact Case Financial for your mortgage. We're going to have a face-off here just to the left of Keane Reed. Murray taking it for the Buffalo, McFadden for OHA. And Buffalo able to come away with that face-off. And Swatsky tries to chip that around Gamble, but loses his balance as he attempted. Murray with a dipsy doodle to get around the defender, and he's looking up ice to try and create some room. And a nice takeaway by Murray, and standing Gauthier up there at the blue line with a big hit. Sutherland tries to send that up to number 17 of Perrier, and Perrier takes a hit to try and make the play, and up comes Balabanski with 12 seconds left. Balabanski going in deep and looking for a teammate to try and make a play. And that puck looks like it's just going to be pinned against the boards here for the final seconds here. And we are at the final seconds of the first period. Shots on goal are 14 for OHA, 3 for Pile of Mound Buffaloes. Score in this first period: 1 goal going to OHA at the 17-minute mark, with no goals coming for the Pile of Mound Buffalo so far in the first period. We're going to send it to a quick commercial break and come back for a between the periods look at the first period.
Welcome to Pilot Mound Hockey Academy, your world-class academic and hockey training facility created to maximize each student's athletic and academic potential. Blackjack Stewart Arena, home of the Buffalo, is inside the 46,000 square foot complex, as well as a curling rink and other facilities. The students have a unique combination of successful, well-rounded education at Pilot Mound Collegiate Institute and the professional hockey training in an encouraging community. The years of experience of on-ice coaching propel our students to the next level, both mentally and physically, in a professional environment. At Collins Hotel, we have you and your family's comfort in mind. Relax in one of our 16 suites featuring king or queen size beds and 36-inch TVs. Suites also include a mini fridge and other kitchen appliances to make your stay as comfortable as possible. During your stay in Pilot Mound, visit Weiser's Restaurant, our attached family-friendly restaurant and bar. It is the perfect location to host group meals, dine with the family, or unwind after a hockey game. Come in and meet our friendly staff offering daily specials on food and drinks, Wing Night Wednesdays, Buffet Fridays, and multiple TVs to watch the game. Weiser's is the place to be. Collins Hotel and Weiser's Restaurant and Bar, located across the street from Blackjack Stewart Arena off Highway 3 in Pilot Mound.
Welcome back to Blackjack Stewart Arena here in beautiful Pilot Mound, Manitoba, or should I say blistery Pilot Mound, Manitoba. Had a bit of a snowstorm on the way here, but me and the boss Glenn Munford able to make it here to bring all you at home a great quality game here between OHA and the Pilot Mound U15 Buffalo. A bit of a short first period for all you watching at home. Unfortunately, like I had mentioned, we had a bit of technical difficulties just with trying to get here on time. But from what we did see in that game, looked like OHA really, at periods of time, had really control of the game and really were taking it to the Buffalo. As you can see by the shot clock, looks like the Buffalo weren't really able to get a lot of time in that offensive zone, and kind of looking at the stats for both teams coming into this game, they were fairly even matched. If you look at their win-loss record with OHA Edmonton here in their 14 games in the CSSHL, they have a record of 5 wins, 8 losses, and 1 overtime loss. And looking at Pilot Mound, not too terribly far behind in the win column in their 14 games in the CSSHL season. They have 4 wins, recording 10 regular time losses. Looking at each team's special teams, the edge definitely goes to OHA. Looking at their penalty kill, they were able to kill off 1 power play that the Buffalo were able to get. And coming into today in the CSHL season, in their 13, they have 13 goals scored against them on 68 times. They were shorthanded, registering a 80% mark on the penalty kill. And then looking at their power play, they are able to generate fairly often once it does come to the man advantage, registering at a 29.7% power play. Diving over to Pilot Mound, their power play and penalty kill struggling a little bit more than OHA when it does come to special teams. They do only run 72% penalty kill, and on the power play they are only operating at about a 16%. So man advantage is something that you'd think Kyle Nixon and Danny Carrolls are going to be working on as this year progresses. But as this year has progressed, we've seen a lot of strides from these young Buffalo. There are a lot of young players who are, looking to extend their careers as best they can, with learning from the bright young and bright coaches they have here at Pilot Mound Academy throughout all the 3 divisions that we currently have here. And one of those players that really has thrived so far this year has been Liam Chartrand. I know I had mentioned him earlier in the broadcast. Through 10 regular season games this year, Liam currently has 8 goals and 5 assists for 13 points. And earlier I had mentioned that Liam, including his exhibition games and regular season games, is currently riding a 9-game point streak, which is something definitely nothing to scoff at when you're looking at players who are leading by example, and Liam definitely is one of those players. Another player who really leads by example when he is in the lineup is number 12 of Bo Murray. He is currently wearing the C for the Buffalo, and really is, when he's out there, able to lead by example with his physicality, his playmaking ability, and his puck possession. Really is able to, when he has the puck on his stick, able to find open areas and generate for his teammates. Diving over to the OHA team here, U15, they are definitely a good team in their own right. They have some players who have some pretty notable stats in their own right. Number 4 of Matt Pernich. I apologize. Matt Peranich, defenseman for OHA, is currently 4th in the CSSHL overall for points by a defenseman. Looking at that, definitely some notable names up there. And anytime you're able to crack into the top 5 in any sort of scoring column, that's something your coaches definitely are gonna appreciate and look to you as a leader on this team. And as a leader, Matt is currently wearing the C for OHA, as you've seen today. Coming into today's game, Matt is currently riding a 4-game point streak with 5 points registered in those 4 games. We're going to send it to a quick commercial break here before we get back to play here for the second period. This second period coming up is brought to you by Auto Vehicle Repair, Tires, Vehicle Detailing. Auto Works is the place in southern Manitoba. All right, welcome back to Mound, Manitoba for the second period here on our Friday night. We're out of a face-off here. Opening face-off, going to be taken by number 7 of Lucas Knorr for OHA. And for the Mound Buffalo, we're going to have Bo Murray take the face-off. Face-off is won back to Carls. Carls sends that over to Chartrand. Chartrand able to get a little bit of space, but he's met by the defender. Murray's met there in the boards by Gauthier. And up comes Diamond. Diamond tries to send that through the skates of Balabanski. And looks like number 6 of Gauthier, 16 of Gauthier looking for a big hit on Murray, but is Murray able to stand him up. Nor chips that one around the defender. As up comes OHA. OHA tries to send that over to a defender, and Diamond picks that up. He sends it over to Fisher. Fisher looks, and McFadden just able to get enough of that to negate the icing, and Carroll sends that over to Wambolt. Wambolt with a nice little move, and looks like no tripping on the play there. Yee leaves that puck for number 21 of McFadden. McFadden wheeling up. He goes behind the net and sends it up to the point and Gamble. Gamble looks and takes a shot. That goes off the pads of a defender. Goes in the corner. Parnich holding on to that, and he's met by Wambolt. Wambolt applying the pressure. And a nice easy shot there for a Keen Reed from number 10 of Hunter Yee. I want to thank all you guys at home here for watching tonight's broadcast. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Tovi Hockey. And looks like face-offs won by the Buffalo, but Gamble able to intercept that puck. Thompson holds that one in his feet and comes out of the battle with it. He sends it over to Gamble. Gamble over to number 4 of Parnich. Gamble gets to that loose puck, and he sends it over to McFadden. To Thompson. Thompson loses that, and that's kept in by Captain Parnich. Sawatsky tries to grab that puck in motion and misses it. Up comes number 18 of Makokis. Makokis registers that shot wide. And Thompson tries to hold that one on, but Parnich keeps that puck in the Buffalo zone. That goes over to Knorr. Knorr tries to chip that around Sutherland, and Parnich picks that one up. We got a scramble in front of the net, and Makokis is going to try and man that one in, but Buffalo pick up that puck, and up comes Sawatsky across the red line. He's looking for a teammate, and he tries to send that over to Hank Thompson. Thompson not able to get a hold of that, and that's going to go back to OHA. OHA coming up the ice here, and that's going to be number 13 of Poyser. Poyser gets that one on deep. Puck goes to the point, and Chatty keeps that in, and that puck goes to the zone, the slot, but just off target. Up comes Kelly. Kelly looks over to Murray and puts that puck on net instead, looking for a rebound, and Chartrand applying some pressure to Chatty, to Fisher. Fisher holding that one, and we got a 2-on-2 battle there. Out comes Chartrand, sends it in front of the net, and Bo Murray able to take a nice shot and take a moment. And up comes Knorr. Knorr puts that shot just wide, and that's going to be picked up by Chartrand. Chartrand kicks that one, and he's caught with his head down, and he just buries him. That puck is just loose, and Gauthier not able to quite get enough on it. Carroll's looking. He puts that back, and Kelly's going to pick it up, and he's going to be met by Yee. But he gets it around, and Chartrand got a little bit of time and space, and he's going to run over Gamble after he himself took a big hit from Yee. McFadden sends that up to number 15 of McLean. McLean up to Yee. Yee takes his time, and he sends it around the net. That's going to be picked up by Thompson. Thompson's battling with Gamble. That puck goes out, and Yee comes out with it, and he tries to register a shot, but that's blocked by Carroll's. Gamble able to keep that from going too far out of the blue line, and they send it back as Big Heady tries to send that over D to D, but that pass is intercepted by McLean. McFadden goes on into the corner, and he's got McLean with him to try and assist him. McLean sends that to the front, and that puck is put in from the slot by a nice shot, a nice play by McFadden. Number 21 of Landon McFadden registering the goal there from just behind the net. And with 15:30, the OHA takes a 2-0 lead over the Pilot Mound Buffalo. Face-off won by the Buffalo, but that errant puck is picked up by the OHA, and another quick goal by number 18 of Ethan Makokis as 15:21. Makokis puts his team up to 3-1. Shots in this second period are currently 18-4. And we're going to have a face-off just to center ice here. Bo Murray taking the face-off for the Buffalo. Thompson taking it for OHA. The face-off gets one back to the Buffalo. Up comes Sutherland, and Sutherland puts that one in deep. Parnich sends that up to a teammate. Up comes Thompson. Thompson makes the blue line, and he's going to be met by Kelly and Sutherland. That puck goes back into the OHA zone, and that's going to be picked up by Parnich. Parnich wheels up, but Chartrand able to get a stick on that. Parnich and Chartrand have a battle there as Parnich comes out of the corner with the puck. Up comes Knorr. Knorr sends that over to Makokis. Makokis not able to get a hold of that. And a loose puck there is going to be picked up by Chartrand. Just able to squeak out of the offensive zone. And up comes Parnich. Parnich sends that over to Thompson, but Thompson not able to get a hold of that puck. Balabanski sends that over to Sutherland. Sutherland looks, stops up, and he's going to look for an option. Back to Balabanski. Balabanski over to Chartrand. Chartrand backhands that down in deep, and that's going to be stopped by number 35 of Swanson. A puck goes on deep to number 13 of Poyser. Poyser tips that one in, and that goes behind the net. Thompson tries to chip that around Knorr, and Schaefer's going to pick that up, send that over to Carroll's. Carroll's up to Swatsky, and Thompson's going to try winning the battle there, but Gamble had the slight edge on the icing, and we are going to get a face-off just to the right of Keane Reed. Keane Reed today here so far having faced 19 shots, stopping all but 3 of them. So far, seen a lot of rubber for early on in this second period. We're back to play. That puck's going to be possessed by Yee. Yee sends that down. That's going to be picked up by nobody. And the puck goes to Keane Reed. That's going to be picked up by Swatsky. Swatsky trying to make it across the red line and able to get that puck in deep. Swanson stops that puck and leaves it for a defender. Yee chips that, tries to chip that around Perrier. Up comes Yee, and he just chips it around Swatsky, but not quite onside is the teammate, and we're going to have a face-off just to the outside of the Buffalo zone. I want to apologize for all you guys at home. We're just going to quickly switch to another tripod here, one that gets a little bit more mobility and sight for the game here. So I apologize for all you at home with the delayed view. We are back to play. That's going to go back to Sutherland. Sutherland holds on to it and manages to get that pass over to Big Heady. Big Heady up to Perrier, but Makokis stops that puck. Makokis trying to avoid Sui Chen. That puck goes to Easton Diamond. Diamond tries to get that up, and that's going to be picked up by Thompson. Thompson with a nice little move around Big Heady. And Thompson tries to beat Chen, but Chen manages to hold that puck against the boards. Up comes Bo Murray. looking for an outlet and not able to find a teammate as that bounces off of Fisher's pads. Fisher got a little time and space here. He's going to stop up behind the goal line and send that over to Makokis. Makokis back to Diamond. And McLean not able to hold on to that pass as some Buffalo able to apply some pressure. Puck manages to squeak into the Buffalo zone, and that's going to be picked up by Sutherland. Sutherland stops up to try and create a little time and space as he's got Big Heady with him. He sends it over to Big Heady. Big Heady gets across the red line and sends that on deep. That's going to be picked up by Diamond. Diamond avoids the check there as he sends it over to Knorr. Carrolls holds on to that puck and he gets it over to Kelly. Kelly not able to chip that to Wambolt as that ends up on Pernich's stick. Wambolt takes that one away from Knorr as he's got 2-3 guys with him. Chartrand with a chance in the slot there, but not able to register a shot. That goes behind the net to Wambolt. Wambolt tries to send that to Kelly. Kelly not able to get to the right zone there. That goes back to Carrolls, but Carrolls misplays that, and looks like we're going to have a foot race between Poyser and Carrolls. Carrolls able to hold on to that. And Big Heady here has a little bit of time. He's going to reel back, send that over to Carrolls. Carrolls not able to get that to a teammate. Puck goes behind the net, and that's going to be picked up by Yee. Yee goes around behind the net. And Wambolt tries to give him a little bump there. Sawatsky with a good stick to intercept that. And up comes McFadden. McFadden makes the blue, not quite making the blue line, as Parnich just squeaks ahead of McFadden. With about 10 minutes and 40 seconds left in this second period, looking at the shot clock, doesn't look like the Buffalo been able to register a shot yet this period. One thing I kind of noticed so far in this game is looks like the Buffalo are maybe having a little trouble communicating today. Looks like not able to find teammates quite as easily as they normally would. But we are back to play here. And Sawatsky tries to get that out, but McFadden applies the body on him. Schaefer tries to steal that puck from Gamble. Up comes Sawatsky. I apologize for all you at home if that's in our no vision zone. And looks like we're going to have a penalty coming to number 8 of Brady Gamble for OHA. And that's going to send Kyle Mound to the power play again. Power play today is brought to you by Supplement King. Athletes contact Supplement King in Swift Current and Winkler today for all your supplement needs. Being down 3-0 here, Buffalo going to be wanting to really lean on that power play and try to generate a little offense here. Not able to generate any shots so far in the period. Registering 1 or 2 will definitely be a good start. Sutherland breaks into offensive zone with speed, but he manages to lose that. That goes back, and Reed is going to hold that and leave that for Carrolls. Carrolls going to have a little bit of time here, and he's going to look up ice, sends it over to Wambolt. Wambolt makes the blue line, and he puts it on deep over. Sutherland's going to grab that on the point, send it right back. Chartrand elects to leave that for Wambolt. Sutherland taking a shot for the point through some bodies, but not able to make that one on net. Carrolls chips that over, and Chartrand's going to pick that up. That goes back to Sutherland. Sutherland able to dipsy-doodle around the blue line and able to keep that one in. That shot goes around the net and back to Carrolls. Carrolls from the point sends it to Wambolt, and not able to quite get a pass on the stick of a teammate. Chartrand able to get a last-second kick at that puck to keep it from OHA getting a clean breakout. And Keen Reed stops that one up there for Carson Carrolls as the Buffalo look to break out. And just offside is number 22, Tyler Wambolt, with a good opportunity there. Had a little time and space, and just a little bit of a misplay there. Maybe, having a bit of a time off with Christmas and New Year's. Some of these guys just trying to get back into the routine here, as we are going to have a face-off deep into the Buffalo zone. That face-off is won by OHA, but Thompson able to grab that as it trickles behind the centerman. Sutherland stops up and dekes around Thompson. Sutherland sends that back to Wambolt. Wambolt sends that to Carrolls. Carrolls doubles back, and he's looking up ice for an outlet, and Makokis gives him a shove. Carroll's able to make the red line and get that in deep. And Wambolt's going to send that back to Sutherland. And nice stop up by Makokis there as Sutherland tried to get that around. Grade A save by Keane Reed. Definitely a good turning point for the Buffalo. And it looks like maybe Makokis there behind the play maybe tweaked a little something as he was on the breakaway. Looks like Stable gets that puck in motion. Stable stops up and he looks and puts that one over. Chatty's going to go behind and try to get that over. Stable goes behind the net and he's looking for an outlet. Sends that to Parnich. Nor tries to chip that but isn't able to. Stable tries to get that to a teammate. Wambolt tries to send it over to Thompson. Thompson not able to get a stick on it. As Nor and Big Heady are going to go into the corner as Thompson with a sneaky little hit in the corner, and Swatsky makes the red line and tries to send that deep but isn't able to get it deep enough as Nor goes on a breakaway from a missed play by the Buffalo, and an influx of chances here for OHA as the Buffalo try to reel. Fisher passes that over to Parnich. Parnich holds that and gets it on deep. Wambolt grabs that and tries to send it over to Kelly. Kelly holds it, leaves it for Big Heady. Big Heady chips it. And a nice shot that goes over the net, and that's going to be going to the opposite corner to Seymour. North leaves that for Diamond as Chartrand tries to body Diamond. Kelly chips that puck out, and looks like we're going to have an icing call here on deep just to the right of Keane Reed. Just diving back into the play so far of the Buffalo, it just looks, like I said earlier, just a little bit out of sorts. Maybe the communication between the teammates not quite there today as some left pucks in the corner. But we are back to play here as Yee registers a shot on Reed. Yee using his body to block the defender, and that puck goes behind the net. But an errant pass goes over to Kelly. Diamond able to get that puck back in as Carrolls goes behind the net, and he sends it over to Murray. Murray tries to get over to Balabansky as McFadden registers a strong shot from the top of the circles. Yee manages to hold on to that puck around Murray. Loose puck as McFadden toe drags around Balabansky. Adam Kelly with taking a big hit to try and make a play there as McFadden getting a little too overzealous with the hit, and we are going to see another Pilot Mound power play. And it looks like we are going to be seeing a double minor for number 21 of Landon McFadden. It's going to be a 4-minute power play for the Buffalo, and as always, the power play is brought to you by Supplement King. Athletes contact Supplement King in Swift Current and Winkler today for all your supplement needs. Face-off one back to Carrolls. Carrolls walks the line and sends it over to Sutherland. Sutherland tried to take a shot but is blocked by Fisher. Nice block there by Swatsky to try and get a little mustard off of the shot from Thompson. Puck goes on deep, and Swanson's going to stop that for Chatty, but Hank Thompson is able to apply some pressure for the Buffalo. That puck goes back to Sutherland. Sutherland sends it over to Wambolt, and Carrolls gets that. Carrolls with the last man back as Thompson, OHA's Thompson, applying some pressure to Carrolls. Carrolls goes behind the net as he lets his teammates have a little time to recoup, and he's going to make some time and space as Carrolls goes end to end but isn't able to register a shot. That goes back to Sutherland. Sutherland takes a shot, and then a nice tip by number 19 of Sawatsky. Nice heads-up play to be watching for the tip, and another shot there for the Buffalo here on the power play, as Buffalo now registering 6 shots on this game so far today, picking up 2 in this second period. That face-off is won back to Sutherland. Sutherland sends it over to Carrolls. Carrolls back to Sutherland. Sutherland to Chartrand. Chartrand tries to send that to Murray in prime scoring area. Chartrand sends that back to Sutherland. Sutherland with a nice stop up to get around Gauthier. And tries to send that over to Carrolls, but Carrolls not able to receive that pass. Bo Murray holds on to that, and he leaves that for Wambolt. Wambolt gets up right back to Carrolls, and Carrolls misplays that as he tries to hold on to that as Knorr is applying the pressure to him. Bo Murray able to keep it to the perimeter as Wambolt walks out and takes a shot on Swanson. And a bit of a quick whistle there as Swanson not able to get a full control of it, but referee Carson McConnell not able to quite see where that puck was, and he blowing it down for a whistle. We are in the final 5 minutes of this second period with 4:09 registering on the clock. Shots in this game so far are 26-8. And a clearing attempt by OHA is stopped up by Sutherland. Sutherland sends that over to Thompson as Thompson makes the blue line and gets that in deep. Diamond sends that over to McLean, and McLean tries to ice that. Sutherland goes all the way back. He's going to look to try and get a clean breakout with 1:50 left in this power play. Sutherland stops up there as Stable was applying some pressure, and he sends it over to Big Heady. Big Heady makes the red line, gets that on deep, and Swanson goes out to play that puck as Thompson goes behind him to try and see if he can maybe give him a scare, but a misplay there as Thompson walks in and is able to get that past Keane Reed. Misplay there at the blue line led to another OHA goal. This one scored by number 17 of Andrew Thompson. That coming short-handed for OHA at 3:19 in the second period. And that'll put OHA up 4-0 on the game here. Face-off here at center as Carson McConnell drops the puck there as Knorr wins the face-off for his team quite cleanly. That puck goes on deep as Reed drops that, but a bit of a miscommunication between the defensemen as nobody went back to get it. That puck goes up to Chartrand as Chartrand's got a little speed, and he goes with the wheels on to the outside. He's holding on to it, and he gives that back to Kelly. Kelly tries to send that around as Balabanski too far down to receive that pass. Balabanski sends it over to Carrolls. Carrolls up to Kelly. Kelly receives that and leaves it for Chartrand as Chartrand makes the blue line. Kelly stops up, gives it back to Chartrand. Chartrand over to Balabanski. Balabanski gets that on deep as OHA is now able to get a little bit of possession, but not able to clear. And finally able to clear the puck as OHA looks to get a line change here. Balabanski sends that over to the opposite corner for Carrolls. And an errant pass as McLean is able to intercept that and put it back into the Buffalo zone. Balabanski stops up from number 10 of Yee to send that back to Carrolls. Carrolls up to Kelly, but that pass is just off of his stick. Not quite able to cradle that is Kelly, and we are going to have another icing in deep to the Buffalo zone. 27 shots here that number 29 of Keane Reed has faced today in his 10 games in the regular season. Often is seeing a lot of shots in the games he sees, so today's game is no different. We're back to play here as Hank Thompson tries to send that over to Swatsky. Swatsky not able to keep control of that as McFadden dipsy doodles around Wambolt. McFadden makes the blue line and loses it. McFadden taking on two guys there as the Buffalo grab that puck. Thompson chips that one away from Gauthier, but Perdic gets a hold of it. Diamond sends that back in deep as Parnich looks up ice and finds McFadden. McFadden is going to wheel in top of the circles, and a nice shot on Keane Reed there. Another notable player I've seen from OHA today has definitely been number 21 of Landon McFadden. Just looking at his stats for the year, Landon is currently leading the OHA team in points with 28 points in his 14 regular season games, with 20 of those coming as goals. So really a sniper out there, kind of his method of playing. He'll hurt you with the goals. But looks like we are going to get a call for a high stick here at 1 minute on the dot left in the second period. Definitely a strong part of this team is Landon McFadden, as he's been wheeling around the ice, able to create time and space with his quick feet. Big Heady chips that around the defender, and that gets sent right back in as Big Heady picks it up. They got a little time as we're going to get a delayed offside. Number 13 of Gavin Poyser not hearing the linesman there, and we are going to get a face off all the way down with 43 seconds. Going to be a grade A chance here for the Buffalo with 43 seconds left to try and come out of this period with some confidence. That face off is won cleanly by Noor. That goes over to Kelly. Kelly with the wheels to make it to the puck first. Chartrand playing the body on OHA defender. Chatty tries to send that down deep. And Fisher gets a hold of that as he takes the body from Wambolt. Bo Murray with some nice moves as he gets it over to Kelly. Noor sends that over to McLean. McLean tries to backhand that to Yee, but Murray gets a stick on that. And Murray gets his stick knocked out of his hand as Carroll's comes up ice here with 2 seconds remaining. Going to try and get a last chance, but not able to register a shot is the Buffalo on that final sequence. At the end of the second period here, OHA currently leads the Pilot Mound Buffalo 4-0. They also lead in the shot column, registering 28 shots so far through 2 periods to the Pilot Mound 8 shots registered in 2 periods. We're going to send it to a quick commercial break and come back for a breakdown of that second period and all that we saw. We'll send it to a quick commercial, but today's second period was brought to you by Auto Works in Winkler. Vehicle repair, tires, vehicle detailing. Auto Works is the place in southern Manitoba.
At CM Engrave, we create more than just trophies, medals, and signs. We create time. Time for family. Time for growing your business. Time for the moments that make you, you. With more than 30 years experience for all your engraving needs. CM Engrave.
Hi, I'm Cody Wall here with ASTV Productions. We're here with Kevin Stadnick, dad of possible future Pilot Mound Buffalo, Lincoln Stadnick. Currently checking out the facilities here to kind of foresee what you're wanting to do with going forward with hockey here.
Yes, that's correct. A couple of the boys that I've coached previously in Thompson in the north are playing with the team this year for the first time, 08 kids. And, you know, parents and talking with them over the Christmas and stuff. And I met Rod over the summer in Morden, actually picking up one of the kids on the team, and chatted about hockey and stuff, and was really interested in the program. And Rod reached out to us just before Christmas in November and asked if we were interested in coming for a skate and taking a look. So yeah, my son Lincoln, young defenseman, and a couple of the other boys that I coach at home with the PBAA team decided to come for a visit and take a look at the program and see what it's all about and get the kids interested. And Rod's been, and the whole organization's been fantastic this week with showing us what it entails to be a Bison and be part of the program. So it's fantastic. They did a couple skates and the coach welcomed them onto the ice or skates and workouts and team meetings. So showing the boys what it's all about to be at this level. So it's been a great experience and very, very positive.
For sure, and definitely as I've been covering with ASTV, the Buffalo here really got that at-home feeling when you're here with the Buffalo. Maybe something you don't get that same feeling with some of the other bigger programs, as this team is kind of more at the grassroots level, or maybe not the grassroots level, but kind of they're building their program, so it's really hands-on. And that's something you've kind of found when talking to all the personnel here with the Buffalo?
Yes, absolutely. The small town feel is a great thing. You know, coming from Thompson and North, we're not that big of a community as well. So having the small town feel, and you drive around the town and everybody kind of waves and says hi and welcomes you into it. And the Buffalo program, like I said, has been fantastic for our boys. And yeah, we're looking forward to moving forward and seeing if they're capable of playing at this level, and hopefully yes. And it's extremely fast hockey. I'm glad I've watched a couple games at home with some of the parents, and seeing it live is much, much faster and a great quality of hockey. So building the program that Rod and his family and everybody has done here is fantastic in a small community like this. And yeah, I think we're looking forward to being part of it and helping it grow and play some fast, good hockey.
For sure. And you know, with Lincoln growing up and wanting to come here, kind of entails that he may have to very soon move away from home. Is that something you and the missus kind of have been struggling a little bit with? And how has Lincoln been dealing with the fact of possibly getting ready to go away for a little bit to school here?
Well, it's a unique. I'm in a little bit of a unique position. I'm retired, so I can move with him if he wants dad or family members
For sure.
here. But yeah, it's something that we've talked to Lincoln's mom about, and of course those are always tough decisions, and every parent gets to make those, and it's not an easy decision, like I said, but it's something that if they're passionate about it and they have that drive to do it, then we support him completely in what his dreams are. And the one thing that me and another father and co-coach for our team at home talked about today is one of the best things about the program here is that it's all of the kids are driven and focused to the same goal. And it's about pursuing their dreams as a hockey player and playing at the highest level they possibly can and excelling and pushing themselves to that next level. And that's one of the best things that we've noticed this week being here and seeing the program is they support all the kids in their adventure to be chase that dream that they have of being, a possible NHL or wherever that takes them. University, college, junior A. I played junior A for the Steelers here in Manitoba, and it was a dream of mine growing up, and I got to fulfill that, and that's all I want for my son as well, and for all the other kids, including the two that I've coached that are on the team here now, is just chase your dreams, put all the effort you possibly can, and their parents, it's a big commitment, both financially and committing, not having Lincoln at home
Yeah.
or something like that. That's a difficult thing. But we, I think, as hockey parents in general, support that challenge and that dream that they have, and let's go see what happens.
For sure, and often when you see the passion, it opens you up to new possibilities. But I want to thank you today, Kevin, for coming on with me between the periods here, and look forward to hopefully seeing you and Lincoln here in the white, black, and yellow next year, and looking to watch you guys on the ice.
Okay, thank you very much for having us. Thank you. Take care.
Okay, no, all good. Welcome back to Pilot Mound, Manitoba here at Blackjack Stewart Arena. We are here for the Pilot Mound U15 Buffaloes taking on the OHA Edmonton. On our out-of-town scoreboard, we currently are broadcasting another game between the U18 Pembina Valley Hawks females taking on the U18 Winnipeg Avros. That game currently, after the first period, is tied 1-1 with current shots not available. Just wanted to give all you guys at home who are interested in all the games we broadcast here on ASTV a chance to hear what some of the other teams we cover are doing. With about a minute left before we get back under play here, looks like OHA is taking the ice for a slow lap here. Swanson's taken his net, and so far Swanson has been able to stop every shot he's faced thus far. with us just getting wound up for the third period here. The third period is brought to you by Doak's Fuel. For all your petroleum needs, contact Doak's Bulk Fuels. Pilot Mound having a bit of a hard time in that second period, not able to quite match the effort level from that first period, and they'll be looking to try and generate a little bit of momentum here as they are starting to make their way to the ice. The Buffalo have not been able to register a lot of shots on net thus far in the game, but we'll be looking to create a little bit of time and space for their teammates and try to generate some more shots going forward. One player that I think has stood out for the Buffalo today has been their captain, Bo Murray, as well as Liam Chartrand. Both players are often able to find their way to some of the open spaces and kind of make up for some of the mistakes that we've seen out there today that have been taken by the Buffalo. Buffalo are just making their way to the bench as we are counting down 15 seconds. Still puck drop here. Head referee here, Carson McConnell, making his way to center ice as we are getting back to game play here. We are going to see Bo Murray take the face-off for the Buffalo. Opposite of him is going to be number 7, Lucas Knorr. Knorr has been buzzing around the ice so far today. He's been doing it all with his feet and really making his way and beating the Buffalo for the puck battles. Chartrand taking the face-off for the Buffalo, not able to win that. But Murray able to keep that puck in as Kelly tries to send that to Chartrand, but errant pass goes off target. It's going to be picked up by Diamond. Diamond goes behind the net, and Chartrand is in pursuit. That puck goes up to Knorr. Knorr coming across the blue line as he's got Sutherland and Balabansky with him. And an errant shot there, unexpectedly, looks like goes under the right pad of Keane Reed, and number 13 of Gavin Poyser picks up the goal on that one. As he makes it 5-0 for the OHA Edmonton team. Looks like we're going to get a line change for OHA here. Getting some fresh legs out there to keep some of that momentum that they're generating going. McFadden wins that over, but Sawatsky manages to pull that away from the winger. Schaefer not able to get a hold of that pass from Sutherland, but Wambolt stopping up there in pursuit of the puck. Parnich wheeling and battling for that puck. And Sawatsky able to come out of the corner with that. Up comes Sutherland as he does a little toe drag and gets around Chatty. Chatty in pursuit. Up comes McFadden with turning on the Jets. Coming against Schaefer, and he's got a nice little move. Not quite able to finish on the dangle, but still a nice move nonetheless. As McFadden able to keep the puck in on a last-second effort. That errant pass goes back to the point of number 4, Matt Parnich, as he takes a shot from the top of the circle. And Reed gloves that one down. Was he get a whistle? A lot of smiles here on the faces of OHA as they are so far in today's game able to generate a lot of momentum, and the Buffalo so far not able to quite match that intensity level. That puck goes over to Kelly. Kelly not quite able to get it around Diamond as he sends it back into the Buffalo zone. That goes behind the net for Carols. Carols sends it over to Chartrand. Chartrand trying to deke it around Makokis. And Carols sneaks behind the defender as he's able to get a shot off and rebound for Adam Kelly. Makokis gonna wind up the Jets here as he makes it past the red line. Comes in, he's got 3 guys with him as Murray is applying the pressure. And it looks like we're gonna get a power play for the Buffalo again, as Makokis taking a little bit of exception to a hit from Bo Murray. And it is going to send the Buffalo to another Supplement King power play. Athletes contact Supplement King in Swift Current and Winkler today for all your supplement needs. Buffalo looking to generate some shots here and really test Ty Swanson, who so far in today's game hasn't really faced too much rubber, just about to creep over that 10-shot number. Pass goes back to Sutherland as he takes a shot, and Swanson registers his 10th save of the game. And we're going to have another face-off just to the blocker side of Swanson. Wambolt approaches in for the face-off for the Buffalo as Yee takes it for OHA. And Yee ties up Wambolt and is able to knock that back to a defender. Up comes Goche. Goche with some speed and has Gamble with him as he tries to get some fancy footwork going. Gamble stumbles into the corner as Goche able to get back possession of that puck. Buffalo coming up through the neutral zone and into the offensive zone as Goche. Sutherland registering a shot there and mishandled by Swanson. Almost a good opportunity for the Buffalo. And up comes Noor just getting that one on deep as Reed not expecting a hard pressure. Carroll's able to hold off Noor's pressure. And up comes Sutherland. Sutherland passes it over to Carroll's. Carroll's leaves it for Sutherland. Sutherland with a backhand pass that finds no one. And Sutherland with a nice stop up to try and get some forward momentum as he crosses the blue line with a no little toe drag. He loses that puck, but Bo Murray picks it up. Bo Murray sends that back to the point in Carroll's. Carroll's tries to get that around number 17 of Thompson. That goes back to Carroll's as he takes a shot and that rebound squeaks out. Back we got McLennan with a hard back check, hard forecheck. And the back check of Carroll's just enough to keep the forward away. Yee sends that one on deep as that one is negated for icing as the OHA is still currently on the penalty kill. Sutherland with a little spinorama to get away from the defender. And he's looking up ice as Seymour tries to line him up, but he's not able to find a clean body. Diamond sends that up to number 6 of Seymour. That puck goes up and Parnich goes back into his zone. He's looking for a teammate and he finds McFadden. McFadden crosses the blue line. McFadden makes a pass below the goal line and a loose puck in front of the Buffalo zone as a bit of melee ensues. And that puck squeaks back to Gamble. Gamble looks over and sends it over to Parnich. Parnich with a nice shot from the point as he's looking to try and extend his point streak. Parnich with a nice keep in at the line. Sawatsky able to get a hold of that errant pass. And Balabansky finally decides to go for that puck there. And up comes Parnich. Parnich tries to send that up to a teammate. And in comes Sawatsky. Sawatsky chips that around. Gamble is in motion. Parnich chips that one away from the Buffalo. And in comes Chartrand trying to dipsy doodle. And he gets a shot, but that one is tipped by an OHA defender as we get an offensive zone face-off for the Buffalo. Buffalo have registered 3 shots so far in this period. Been more than had found to be in the second period, so it's a positive. If you are Coach Kyle Nixon and you're looking for some positives, they have been able to generate a little bit more offense in this third period. Up comes OHA with Noor. Noor sends that over to a teammate. That puck goes errant to the corner. And up comes Wambolt, but a good solid back check by Goche. Gets a stick on that and forces the Buffalo to go offside. And we're going to have a face-off just to the outside of OHA's zone, as OHA is going to go for a forward line swap here, getting some fresh legs. And we got Wamble taking the face-off against Thompson. Thompson not able to win that one. And it goes back to Carrolls. Carrolls sends that over to Kelly. Kelly's got a man on him, but isn't quite able to keep possession of that puck as it goes to Thompson. Thompson stops up and he sends that to number 15 of McLennan. McLennan able to make his way around without a stick there, as Thompson dipsy doodles, turns around and puts his back to the defender, able to create a little time and space. That puck goes to the circle as a nice shot by number 3 of Maddox Fisher, and it's going to be touched up by the Buffalo, and we're going to see a penalty kill, see a Pilot Mound penalty kill come here, as we got a penalty to number 2 of Carson Carrolls. And we're going to have a face-off just inside the Buffalo zone. And that's going to send us to the Evolve Green penalty kill. Bo Murray taking the face-off for the Buffalo. And number 17 of Andrew Thompson taking it for OHA. Face-off won back by Thompson, but not quite able to get it through the linesman's skate. Puck goes back to Gamble. Gamble sends it over to Parnich. Parnich looks to Thompson and finds Thompson in the slot. Gamble able to keep that puck in, and Knorr able to assist his defenseman to keep the puck in. And Sutherland gets possession of it, and he just ices it down as they are on the power play penalty kill. Swanson leaves that for Parnich. Parnich doubles behind the net, and he gives it to Knorr. Knorr makes the blue line, as he's got 3 guys with him. Gamble holds on to that as that puck goes around the boards. Gamble sends it back to Thompson. Thompson pins that against the boards as he's trying to create a little bit of time. That goes back to Gamble. Gamble over to Parnich. Parnich dipsy doodling around Captain Murray. That goes back to Thompson. Thompson tries to backhand that over the blocker of Reed, but not able to get it on target. Hank Thompson with a body on number 9 of Joseph Stable. And Parnich with a errant shot, not able to get as enough mustard on that as he would like. And goes around the net, sends that back up to the defenseman and Gamble. Gamble over to Knorr. And Knorr just sends that back in deep, as Niall Schaefer is going to try and grab that one. We are at the 12-minute mark in this, the third period. We have a lead 5-0 for OHA, and 20 seconds remaining on the OHA power play. That's going to be sent in by Thompson. Thompson, attempted pass from number 16 in Cohen Goche, just tips off Buffalo stick, and unfortunately that goes through the 5-hole of number 29, Keane Reed. And unfortunately, Keane has had a couple of ones that you'd think he'd like to have back. Just, some hard luck ones that you don't anticipate happening every day. Ones where you don't anticipate your teammate accidentally tipping that one in. So like to see that one go back if you're him. We're back to play here as McFadden tries to carry it in, but Goche not able to get back offside, as we are going to see a partial line change for OHA as they get Stable to come take off Goche. McFadden taking the face off for OHA. Chartrand for the Buffalo. Chatty sends that one in, and Balabanski receives that. Carrolls just tips that for Tyler Wambolt. Adam Kelly, I believe. And Chatty not quite able to get a first attempt on it, but that second attempt able to get it around Kelly. Swaski sends it over to Kelly as Kelly gets that puck in deep. Swaski puts his back to the defender, try and create a little bit of room with the puck. And a nice chip out by Stable as he gets that to McFadden, and a nice deep by McFadden to get around Balabanski there. Chatty with a shot, and that's right in the glove of Keane Reed. Keen Reed here, almost sneaking up into the 40-plus shots here, as the OHA has registered 35 shots this far in the game. Gonna have a face-off just to the blocker side of Keen Reed. It's gonna be taken by Makokis for OHA and Wamble for the Buffalo. Diamond able to keep that puck in at the point. Gamble and Thompson in pursuit for that errant puck, but Gamble able to get to it first. Makokis sends that over to Poyser. Poyser tries to get that around Sutherland, but Sutherland bodies him. Gamble goes around the net, and he's met by Sui Chen. Sui Chen able to get a stick on that. And now we got a one-on-one between Poyer, and now he's got a second teammate joining him to make it a 2-on-1. Nice little chip by Wamble to try and get around the defender, but a nice back check by number 14 in Diamond to get a stick on Wamble. That puck goes back behind the OHA net as Diamond pins Wamble to the boards. Diamond leaves that for number 15 in McLean. Diamond manages to stop that one with the stick as he sends it over to Makokis. Makokis stops and sends it over to Yee. Yee stops at the goal line and puts that on net. And Bo Murray here grabs that one with speed as he's going to try and create a little bit of offense here. Bo Murray with a nice last-second attempt to get that puck back, but unfortunately not able to keep control. It goes right back to Bo Murray from a pass from Niall Schaefer. Jack Perrier first on that puck as he sends it back to Niall Schaefer. Schaefer back to Carrolls. Carrolls backtracks a little bit into his zone as he tries to pass it up, but that pass is intercepted. Chatty sends that puck on deep into the Buffalo zone. That's going to be battled with by Carrolls. Errant puck goes up to Parnich. Parnich dekes around Perrier as Perrier tries to get it to Kelly, but Kelly not able to get a stick on that puck. Chatty just puts that in before he goes to the bench for a change. Niall Schaefer not quite able to get a full possession of that puck there as he loses it in the corner and is picked up by Thompson. A nice pass over to number 4 of Parnich as he rings one off the post. Up comes Bo Murray as he intercepts that puck as he tries to feed Thompson, but Thompson not able to find that pass. Swatsky able to get to the puck first, but not able to keep possession of it. As Parnich sends that up at errant pass, gets intercepted by Carrolls. Stable comes up, he intercepts that as that goes behind the net as Carrolls is gonna meet McFadden behind the net. Wamble joins to assist as OHA possesses the puck here with a little bit of momentum. McFadden tries to deke around the defender but isn't able. Sawatsky able to fully get possession of that puck, chips it around Gamble, but Gamble able to get enough of him to just get him off target of that pass. That puck is sent up to Seymour as Seymour crosses the blue line. He looks over to McFadden as McFadden picks that one up. That goes over to Swatsky. And Seward picks that up for OHA. And a big hit by Chartrand as Yee and Chartrand were both going for the puck. I don't know if you at home remember, Yee ended up catching Chartrand with a bit of a hit that he didn't see coming, and it looks like Chartrand maybe took a bit of a number there and saw that Yee maybe was in a bit of a vulnerable position and thought he had a moment there to exact his revenge. And some nice revenge for both parties there as Chartrand getting a nice body on Yee. But we are back to play. That puck goes back to Chatty as Chatty sends it over to Parnich. Parnich with a nice one-timer. That goes back behind the Buffalo zone. That goes back up to the point, but nobody able to get a hold of that errant pass. Parnich first on that puck as Chartrand tries to pressure him. And that goes back up to Makokis as he makes the blue line. He gets around Balabanski as he tries to put a backhander on Reed. Makokis back with the puck there. He loses it, but OHA able to grab that one right back is number 13, Poyser. Balabanski with a little bit of time here as he's going to look to try and create, but with the quick feet of number 5 of Chatty, able to intercept that and cause a little bit of chaos for the Buffalo. That puck goes on deep as Big Heady is going to race for it with McLean. Big Heady able to get a stick on that, but that puck is intercepted. That gets sent back to Fisher. Fisher sends that right back to Thompson. Thompson loses that to the feet of Bo Murray. Bo Murray passes that up the boards to Sawatsky, but Sawatsky loses that. That's going to be picked up by Gauthier. Gauthier tries to send that back, and that's sent to Kelly, but Kelly not able to keep possession. Thompson's going to get a hold of that, but loses that to Big Heady. Diamond gets that one put through his feet as Murray gives Diamond a bit of a hit there as he was going for the puck. Sawatsky on pursuit of number 3, Fisher. Perrier getting enough on that puck just to get that on deep as Diamond goes for OHA. That's going to be picked up by number 9 of Joseph Stable. Stable pins that one as Wambolt is pressuring him. The puck is free, and that goes to Makos. Makos with a pass over to Nor. Nor accepts that in his feet, and he gets a hold of that. Goes behind the net, and he's going around the perimeter. He leaves that for Parnich. Parnich with a nice read to see that Nor was going up the boards. Sawatsky with a backhander to Carrolls. Carrolls looks over, sends that to Wambolt. Wambolt with his back to Gamble to try and create a play, but not able to keep possession. Gamble makes his way on deep into the Buffalo zone as he's looking for a teammate. Wambolt with a little bit of body contact on Gamble as he knocks him down, is able to get possession. Big Heady tries to send that up to a teammate. That goes to McFadden, but what a nice shot by Parnich from the point. A nice pass by McFadden over to Parnich. And at 4:33, their captain in Parnich, in Matt Parnich, extends his point scoring streak to 5 games with 6 points coming in those 5 games. 4:23 remaining in this third period. Shots are 38 for OHA, 11 for Pilot Mound. And Gamble sends that one in deep to Pilot Mound zone, and Sutherland sends that over to Schaefer. Schaefer tries to get that through the skates of McFadden, but McFadden picks that up. McFadden with a backhand pass to Parnich. Parnich right back to McFadden, but that pass is off target. Chartrand with a little bit of time and space, but he gets bodied by Parnich. Hank Thompson picks that up and sends it over to Schaefer. Schaefer over to Sutherland. Sutherland right back to Schaefer. And that goes to Shui Chen. Shui Chen with a nice little deke around the offensive player. And a nice little chip. That goes to Poyser as he's got Seymour on a 2-on-1, but Sutherland with a nice back check to make it 2-on-2. Chatty with some nice wheels to keep that puck in the zone as Chatty's looking for an opportunity. That shot goes just high of the net and makes its way out of the Buffalo zone. Chatty with speed takes that puck, and Diamond picks up that errant shot. That ends up in the skates of Bo Murray, but Bo Murray loses that one. That goes down deep to number 17 of Andrew Thompson. Diamond takes a shot from the point, but that hits Yee. And the Buffalo able to grab that puck. And up comes Bo Murray with a little bit of space, but not quite able to get enough on a shot there as OHA did have a defender right on Murray. And looks like we are going to send the Pilot Mound Buffaloes to another Supplement King power play. Supplement King. Athletes, contact Supplement King and Swift Current and Winkler today for all your supplement needs. And with 2:36 left here, the Buffalo are going to have a power play for all but the last 36 seconds of this game. That faceoff is won by the Buffalo. Kelly able to keep that puck in the zone. Buffalo able to create a little bit of chaos here on this power play. As a little bit of melee ensues between Goche and Bo Murray. Bo Murray turning into another gear as he looks like he's wanting to crank it up. And looks like Goche not quite done speaking with Bo Murray there after having some words there after the whistle. And looks like we're going to have a face-off just to the glove hand side of Ty Swanson. And with 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining, Ty Swanson's going to try and close this one out with keeping a 0 on the board here. Kelly takes the face-off for the Buffalo, but that face-off is won by OHA. And that puck goes all the way down to Keane Reed. Keane Reed stops that for Big Hetty. Big Hetty stops behind the net as he lets his teammates recoup. Gage Sutherland stops up here at the red line, sends it over to Big Hetty. Big Hetty sends that in deep to the OHA zone. And Parnich not able to get enough on that pass to get it around Kelly. Chatty sends that up and manages to make that pass to Gavin Poyser. Poyser gets that on deep into the Buffalo zone as Big Hetty goes back to retrieve it. Pass to Chartrand is just off target as McLean intercepts that one. McLean stops up there, keeping his back to the defender there to try and create a little bit of space. And now McLean is pressuring Sutherland to the boards there to try and run some of the clock off here in this 7-0 game. Gage Sutherland with a little bit of time and space, and he leaves it for Kelly. And Kelly with a nice shot there at 1:01 remaining in this, the third period. The Paramount Buffalo are able to add a goal of their own here to break the shutout streak for number 35 of Ty Swanson. Ty Swanson been perfect up until that minute 59, and unfortunately at 58-59 he managed to squeak one by. Face off to center ice there is won by the Buffalo. Hank Thompson possesses that, and that gets intercepted by Chatty. Chatty sends that to Parnich. Parnich with a little bit of time and space and tries to send it up to Sable, but that pass is just off target. And we're going to have a face-off here down deep in the OHA zone with 47 seconds left here in this, the third period. Bo Murray takes the face-off, and he gets tied up as OHA comes out with the win on that face-off. That puck is cleared, but Carroll's picks that one up. He sends it over to Schaefer. Schaefer up to Perrier, but that pass to Perrier not quite on target. That puck is going to go to Parnish registers a shot, and that goes back to Goche. Goche in the slot, but not able to quite get possession of that puck, as that goes to Hank Thompson now. Jack Perrier chips that one out of the defensive zone, as Chatty sends that in deep to the Buffalo zone with 9 seconds remaining. Makokis intercepts that pass as the Buffalo here look to close out this game. And we have now struck down to the final second here of this third period. 7-1 was the score for OHA Edmonton. Ty Swanson picking up the win with 13 shots registered. Keane Reed, his counterpart for Buffalo, as he faced 40 shots today. Definitely seen a number a bunch of rubber out there today, as a little bit of a salute there between the two teams, as both teams are now making their way to the bench there. The closing shots on this game were 40 for OHA Edmonton, 13 registered for Pilot Mound Buffalo. And this third period was brought to you by Doak's Bulk Fuel. Our Pilot Mound Buffalo here today maybe looked like they had a little bit of rust there from Christmas break, looking to get a better performance as the schedule gets ramped back up here. They will be looking to try and get back into the win column. Unfortunately, number 9 of Liam Chartrand sees his 9-game point streak come to an end, as number 4 for OHA sees his extend to 5 games. My Align Your Mind player of the game today for this game, for OHA, I'm going to have to go ahead and pick Landon McFadden. He's really was buzzing around out there today, really was generating with his speed and shots, and really able to find his way to the open areas. And then for Pilot Mound, honorable mention, I'm going to give that honorable mention to number 29 of Keane Reed, who faced a lot of rubber out there today. Really had a bit of a hard night, as it didn't look like the Buffalo were really firing in all cylinders today as a cohesive unit, and kind of at times looked like Keane maybe was needing a little bit of help out there, and really looked like he was doing all he could to keep the puck out of the net. So he is my Align Your Mind honorable mention for the Pilot Mound Buffalo. This game was brought to you today by Tolvi Hockey. And we're going to leave you with, I'm going to sign out here, Cody Wall, but for all you people at home who are wanting to enjoy some more amateur hockey, ASTV is currently still broadcasting a game in Morden, Manitoba between the Pembina Valley Hawks U18 girls and the Winnipeg Avros. For all you who tuned in today, I want to thank you for always continuing to support us here at ASTV, and we'll see you again another day.